What's up everyone and welcome to you on the MOONCHARTS YouTube channel. Hope that you're all doing very well. As always, sorry for this very late update really, because yeah, I was on vacation, then I was doing my tax return and everything, so I had to do everything, and this take a while because it is the first time doing this, so yeah, it take a bit of time, but anyway. So yeah, I'm back here on the chart to just literally crush it, so hope you're ready, and yeah, let's update this. So as always, if you have some questions, do not hesitate to go in the description, in the comment section, write some comments down below. It's of course very good for the YouTube algorithm, but it's also very good if you have some questions, if you want to say something, really do not hesitate. Anyway, so here we're going to cover first of all the bigger time frame, okay, to see what scenario we can be in, and from here we're going to zoom in and see the different low time frame stuff. Okay, so first of all, what we have, I'm going to cover first of all the bullish plan, and then we're going to switch to the bearish plan. Okay, so bullish plan, this is what we have been trading for a very long moment, to be honest with you. Okay, so what we can take here is a wave 1 2, we have a 5 ways impulsive to the upside, so bigger wave 1, bigger wave 2, and then we'll have another 5 ways here, so bigger wave 1, bigger wave 2. Okay, so this is a bullish plan. Okay, again, I placed this randomly, but you have to play the target and everything. I'm just waiting for the bottom to be in to play the target, so see a bit where we can go. Okay, so in that case, to the downside here, we'll have a W, X, and Y done. Then we'll have a 5 ways correction, 5 ways, and we're going to make another correction. We are in right now, and then here we go again, bam, 5 ways correction, 5 ways, and another bigger correction, 5 ways again. Okay, and once we have these 5 ways, maybe a bigger wave 1, 2, and 3 for 5 pump it up. Otherwise, A, B, C zigzag to go more down. Okay, so anyway, this is a bullish plan. Okay, so it did not change a lot, but just so you can be aware of that. Okay, so you're just good for a reminder, really, to be aware of the bigger time frame scenarios, to be aware of really the context you're trading in. Okay, the context of maybe you are also investing in, I don't know, but anyway, so be aware of the context. That is key and very important. So higher time frame bull scenario, okay, and higher time frame bearish count is not a wave 1 2 1 2, because as always, it's not because we have a 5 ways correction 5 ways that it's a wave 1 2 1 2. We have a 5 ways correction 5 ways. What can that be? It can be an ABC zigzag, so a correction to go more down. Okay, so in that case, it's not only a W, X, and Y to the downside. As always, we'll have different kind of Elliott wave patterns for of correction Elliott wave patterns. So we have the ABC flat, the ABC zigzag, the WXY, WXY, X, and Z, the ABCD triangle. We have, I think we're good. Yeah, we're good normally, by the way. And you have not the correction, but the impulsive, then we're leading, endings, and everything. Okay, but with the correction, you have all of this. So as always, you have a WXY, but you can make with the WXY a WXY, X, and Z. So add 2 more waves to the normal WXY. Okay, so you add a second X and a Z wave to the downside. If we're in an ABC zigzag, again, we can make something bigger in the X wave, because the X wave can take every single possible shape, really. Okay, so for example, we can make a WXY. A triangle is possible in the second X, not in the first one, but very raw. So I'm not going to bet on this, but for example, we can make a bigger ABC flat. We can make all this kind of stuff, but as always, more complexities, less probable it is to play out. So we're going to bet on this ABC zigzag. If we're in this, in that case, we're going to look for this Z wave to the downside. If you remember good, by the way, the scenario I have been talking about the scenario when it was around there already. Okay, for the 5 ways up, it's not because we're bullish. We can absolutely still be bearish. For example, if you make a new low now, we was aware of that. This was something to add in the trading plan, in the investment plan, and we had to be aware of that. Okay, yeah, anyway, so for now, we got a rejection of the 120 extension. Not really were expected, not gonna lie. As you can see, it went really above and then retraced. So not the best of the best, okay? But anyway, that's the game. So if we now go down and break the low on Bitcoin, do not be surprised. It's because we're in a Z. So how to play extension tool for this? You have to place it, bam, from the W root. So just gonna hide everything to see really where this is. So W root, not from the very all-time high, because here we have an A, B, C flat, okay? Then a bigger W, X, and Y. So the root is a very beginning is here. So W root to the W bottom to the X, second X retracement. Okay, and so from here you find your target. I don't know why, by the way, we'll have this here, but anyway, so you find your targets right here. So first we'll have the 618, then we'll have the 120 extension, 120.165. But you can see here, from the 120 extension down to the maximum target, these result to negative numbers, so we cannot go there. So the only target we'll have to be aware of is the 618. So that should bring us around 10,000 normally on Bitcoin. Okay, around 10,000 here. Again, the 618 is never well to trade, and on a bigger time frame, it can also is top before. Okay, that's why we're going to see what we really need to create some more and some more and some more waves here to be able to pull this extension to here to find the targets here to the downside. Okay, we're going to recognize that for the time, but for now it will bring us around 10k for in this. Okay, so now if we're in the bullish count, okay, I'm going to take this mainly because of course this is what I think everyone wants to see for the investment to grow really. Okay, to take some, I mean, yeah, to just grow really. So I'm going to take this. Okay, and so what now we are going to zoom into this pan right here, into this correction we're in right now. So now we are aware of the context, you know that it's a bit of 50-50. By the way, what are the invalidations of this bullish scenario? Okay, the bullish scenario here will get an invalidation if the wave 2 on the RSI, so speak here, as you can see, you have the wave 1, also here you have the wave 2 right here, and as always the wave 2 on the RSI cannot break the wave 1 route, and same on the chart. But as always, on the RSI it happened before it happened on the chart, so to speak. Here we're going, for example, to go there, and if, for example, if we already have an invalidation, we're going to do this, take the wave 1 route, that is not valid anymore, we can remove that and think about a Z wave. Okay, so that will be the first invalidation to be aware of. Okay, if we have to remove that bullish scenario and think about the bearish count. Okay, if the wave 2 here breaks the wave 1 route on the RSI. What can be the second invalidation? If we pull this extension to right here. Okay, and if we hit the 20%, that is a gray level, you can see right here, okay, almost hidden. If we hit with the wave to here this target, so to speak, with the correction here, the third wave, if we hit that target, it's an invalidation for this correction to the downside. So in that case, it's an invalidation. So in that case, it's an invalidation for this bullish count. Okay, in that case, we take the Z wave down. So first invalidation, the RSI, the wave 2 cannot break the wave 1 route, and otherwise the WXY, because we're more in this, the Y leg here cannot reach the 20%. If we do, in that case, that's an invalidation, and we take the bearish count, so we're going to make a new low on Bitcoin. Okay, more likely, as always, there are some more rackets and everything, but anyway. So yeah, that is a plan. Okay, so you know where, I mean, what are the invalidations of this scenario, and now we can zoom in right here. So I have been on vacation around the 23, I guess, of April. So around, yeah, no, by the way, before that, I think it was maybe 19, something like this. So around there, I mean, all this drop here to around there, I came back around there. So all of this right here, I was on vacation. Okay, but we still have been able to plan everything, because always we plan everything in advance. So as always here, this was planned. Okay, here we have planned a WXY, we have planned all the targets to the downside. What we have planned here was simply is WXY. So I don't know if I can show you this here on the, yeah, by the way, if you want to get more of it, you can go on the mooncharts.fr website. I'm teaching you Elliott Wave, Exalt chart, that is a software. By the way, the 2 next VIPs to join will get 3 Exalt charts months for free. So this software where you can read the data behind the market. Just to give you an example here, we got a news, as you can see here, at 2 p.m. at 2:30 p.m. so UTC plus 2 French time. Okay, so you have this kind of quick wick right here. You can go on the 10-second chart here. As you can see, you have this kind of quick move up, quick move down. Okay, to take some stop loss a bit everywhere, to make some people bullish and make some bearish, and then just trap everything. Okay, so the thing is here, what we can reach just by, for example, just by reading this data here, what we can see here, simply here we'll have a wick down. Okay, we then reclaim. We'll have the view as resistance, we just reject this, okay, come back down, and what's happening here, as you can see, so we'll have of course some stop loss placed above the high. Okay, and so here what we can see on that low here, we can see that we'll have absorption, we'll have a low, high, low, 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 low. What is absorption? Is when you have some market order shorts coming. So do you have some market order shorts coming here? Yes, as you can see, I have an incredibly interest with a negative data, so you do have some people shorting all the way down here. Okay, but when you have absorption is when you have some limited order longs absorbing all these market order shorts to reverse that. Okay, and so as you can see here, you can see that you have a divergence on the CVD, the bars, whatever name you want to give, and so from here, in that case, you know that there are market order shorts, so people shorting here, but you have some bigger limits absorbing everything, and so the price, bam, reverse. Against here, we just have all the shorts coming here with the stop loss place above the high, and bam, directly when you take the highs against here, so you do have some few longs on the top, otherwise you have a decrease of your interest. It means that you have some people getting wrecked, some people taking profit, some stop loss taken, all of this really, but no new trades opening. So that's why you can read some very, very good stuff in here on this, really, on the order flow. You also have the DOM here to see the limits, to see all of these, the pull and stack, the trade size, the trades open, what time and everything, if the limits are filled, all of this really. Okay, so pretty cool. You have also another view here of the order flow with the tier trend reversal. Okay, so it's another different view of the order flow, but you can see how useful this is, and you can make some really, really cool trading decision. And this is how I am able to trade personally. Okay, and this is where I'm taking from what I'm taking my trades, really. I mean, I'm not trading on this, but I'm taking my trade on an exchange, of course. But otherwise, yeah, this is from here that I'm making my decisions most of the time, not for all my trades, but most of the time, okay, just by reading the data behind the market. But anyway, so yeah, if you want to get more of it, you can go on the MOONCHARTS.fr website, and I'm just trying to find, you know, like I don't think I have the screenshot of this. Let me see here really quickly. Yeah, as I was saying to my team, you know, like I don't know if I can take a screenshot of this. Maybe I can take it. Let me see here. Yeah, perfect. So this was a low time frame. And I have the screenshots of the double XY here to the downside with a 1-to-1 extension, 1823, 1618. Okay, so the thing is, was looking so for this double XY for a double XY XNZ, another configuration, but we just got nothing good in there clearly. Okay, so not really useful. This was the first screenshot here. So I just say to my team before to go on vacation, so it was on 19 by the way. In my opinion, it's good to be in short trades, because in short trade from higher. Okay, so I've been able to feel on that top here, and the top before gave some short setup and everything. Even if I would like to see higher on Bitcoin to see it bullish, really. Okay, there is some bullish scenario invalidation for me that can lead to a very bearish move. And so as you can see here, I say this on the 19th around, so 15th, so it was during this drop right here, during the drop, and so we got a very, very, very nice continuation. So yeah, we talk about almost a 10% move down since I say this. So that was pretty cool, right? Saying to my team it was better, I mean, it was going more open to be some short trades. We got a very nice 10% push to the downside next. And with this very nice double XY, you know, I just showed you earlier. So we have this double XY right here. Okay, so WX and Y. Okay, the only thing you had to do here was to pull your extension tool from the wave 1 route, from the W route to the W bottom to the X wave top retracement. And where do we get a bounce? On the maximum target 1618. So from here we got some very, very crazy good bullish data here on that low. Not gonna lie, this was absolutely insane. Some massive trapit short, some big bullish divergence, and some epsilon reaction here. So to reverse that, I mean, some crazy stuff on the order flow, really. So pretty cool, not gonna lie. From here, big reversal and another move to the downside again. So what can that be? If we start with a double XY here, we simply have to look for a bigger double XY. Okay, so W, bam, X retracement, will place it more here and a Y leg to the downside. So I'm just gonna take something like this, I think, or maybe another color, by the way. Let's go with the red waves. Should be good. Okay, so WX and a Y to the downside. Y, do not place it here, okay? Even if this is what we have planned, for example, with VIPs, this is how we have been able to short that, and it played perfectly. But I will just switch to something else because of the wave we have done right now to the upside. We'll look for a possibly another low to be made, okay? But it's simply because here the RSI do not make a new high compared to this high, okay? Because here, as you can see, we stopped before this top right here, and if you do have a triple wave here to finish that X wave, okay, you have, it's called a truncated, for example here that would be an ABC zigzag, so to speak. Here you have an A, B, C, 5 ways, correction, 5 ways. The thing is, if the C stop before the A wave top, okay, it have to follow on the RSI. So I mean, it have to make a new high here to break the A wave top. That is not at all what's happening here. So in that case, I'm going to switch to something else. In any case, what we have planned with VIPs, it played absolutely perfectly. If you go and check this out, for example, that was just when I was back from vacation. We're looking for this nice switch here to the upside, okay? So if you go on the 15 minutes, on the 15 minutes, for example, here, okay, you can see this kind of wedge here, right here to the upside, okay, this wave, bam, 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 this wedge to the upside here, okay. So I was looking for this wedge, and I was just looking for some fake out. So fake out on the low to ride this up again, okay, and fake out on the top to ride this down again. So we got that fake out on the lows against here, reclaim, go to the top of it, and then I was just looking for a fake out on the top right here, okay. So just try to break out, make some people bullish, and then reverse that. And as I was saying here, as soon as you come back here, the circle is, as soon as you come back here, you enter the trade, stop loss above the high, and you write it down, okay. And so we try to break out here, not like this one with a crazy big wick below, but here it was just a wick above, and you just come back down, you just come back inside, you take the short, stop over the high, and you write this down. Now it brings us with a more than 10% move to the downside. So that's pretty cool, not gonna lie, okay. Pretty cool. And so yeah, we was looking for this possible, as you can see here, A, B, C, and then this, bam, that finished that bigger WX wave, and then this Y leg to the downside, okay. And so bam, I'm just gonna turn off my notification from my phone, and so from here we look for that Y leg down, okay. And of course, again here, so this C wave, as always, do not think mainly about it truncated, so we look for a possible move above these highs, okay. But we recognize simply with this, okay, that was just looking at this right here, and so we entered that short trade, and we'll have been able to write this down right here. Okay, so pretty cool. And so from here, W, X, and Y, this W, X, Y, or ABC flat was here for a while, I think. Yeah, it was in case with the X wave here, I had to take the W root, so I didn't remove that text, but really do nothing about this really. And so here, Y leg down, we plant all the targets, and so for now we got to bounce around this first target right here. So pretty cool, not gonna lie. And so today, by the way, this was yesterday, I planted this nice, so I switch hands against here as a wave, not the X wave top here, but the X wave top here with a W, X, Y, X, and Z. Okay, just another configuration of the current wave we have right now. Okay, and so here in that case we look for a correction here to the upside, and for a bam move to the downside again for the Z wave. Okay, and so from here, I don't know if I have the screenshot of the smaller waves. Let me see here. I think I have this. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm gonna do this with you. You know what? I'm gonna do this with you so you can really see what I'm talking about. Okay, so W, X, Y, X, and Z. So we look for that first target, second target, third target, fourth target here, maximum one. Okay, and this was recognize that just in between here, this was the big target around the swing fair palm, that top right here. Recognize that was a very big resistance yesterday. We got one target for a long first of all, one target for a short first of all. So went into a long target, got a rise into a short target, and from here get this very nice move down. Okay, so I'm just going to switch to the good wave, so to speak, place this here. Okay, W, X, and Y. So I'm just gonna go on the 8 hours, so it's gonna be a lot more easier for me to place waves. Good, is it well placed? Yes. And the Y leg to the downside. Okay, so maybe by the way gonna take the same color. What is the color of this? Okay, so let me just change a bit of color here, so maybe green. Let's pull this like that, and let's use this like the marino white, and let's use this. Good, perfect. So it's gonna be the same color than the screenshot, so you can really recognize everything. Okay, so from here, W right here, okay, X, Y, X, and Z, and Y a W, X, Y, X, and Z. Okay, why do I have to think about a W, X, Y, X, and Z? Simply because in a Y leg, okay, we cannot finish with a W, X, and Y only. So we have to think about something bigger. So maybe we're going to make something completely different. That is an ABC flat, for example, A, B, C flat. Okay, but the most common case is a W, X, Y, X, and Z. Okay, to not make it too complex. And so if you look at the wave I was looking for yesterday with VAPs, okay, so this X retracement before to make this wave to the downside here, okay, we're simply looking at this ABC zigzag, so to speak. We just have to use against here to see here A, B, C. So you place the ABC, so A, B, oops, and I see here you can clearly see here a wedge to the upside. Okay, and then I clearly draw to the APs a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, if I go here on the Discord server very quickly. Where it is, as I said, I'm looking for these possible counts. Okay, right here for this wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a wave 5, and then look for this move to the downside. First target, second. I just removed some fips here, okay, because I wanted to so people really see the wave, but otherwise we would have some fips here or so. And this was a target, right? The first target we have planned, and we knew that we do not need it to touch the 1-to-1 extension here because we had some big levels around this high right here, okay, above this high right here, a bit below, a bit above. So very important target. Okay, so here if you go on the same time frame, bam, you can see here the wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you get the reversal. Okay, so you get a wave, bam, the wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just gonna add the same color here so you can really see compared to the screenshots. Exactly the same. A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, retrace. A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, retrace. Pretty cool, right? And so just from the trade we'll have planned. Okay, so very nice, not gonna lie. So now the thing is, these are the waves. So you know the wave right now I'm looking for right now on Bitcoin. Really, as always, if you want to wait to get the wave before really everyone really on the YouTube channel, you just have to join us as VIP. And as always, the two first one to join, there are only 2 places. By the way, if I can place is good, there are only 2 places left to get 3 ExoCharts months for free, by the way. Okay, so to speak, the software I was talking about earlier, by running the data behind the market, you're able to take some very good trading to make some informed trading decisions. So if you want to get software for 3 months for free, you just have to join us as VIP and you will get it. And in addition to this, of course, you're going to get everything on the Discord server, on the website, everything really. Okay, so you are going to get all these VIP channels right here, all the apprentice channel, all the moonshots, all the TA channel here, so to speak. You have some TAs on all of this. Okay, some predictions, everything. You have also the chicken, Elliott Wave master channels right here, where I mean this guy is just absolutely crazy. I don't know where are the screenshots. It's here. I mean, this was, you know, when I was on vacation, he just updated the account daily. I mean, just look how perfect that was. So the waves are just a bit different than mine, but it's not a problem. Like A, B, C. Okay, you get this triple A, B, C. So the wave will have plan. And look at this now. You have the A. You know, this blue ABC here is the ABC you have here, okay, in the bigger B wave, ABC. So we make the wave here, and then you make the C wave down. Okay, so we was really looking for this kind of triple wave that is absolutely here. First wave, second wave, triple and third wave down here. Okay, so you have the ABC. Okay, the ABC you have in the bigger B wave of his count. You have so this bam bam bam, and I mean this is absolutely crazy. Just look at this. You have this first wave to the downside, that is an A wave. You have this B wave to the upside, and you have this C wave to the downside. Normally, I mean, yeah, this is more like I can't remember if that was a flat or not, but anyway. So the thing is, look at how perfect this is. You have the fib here 0,618. Okay, so you have this A, B, C to the downside. Again, go complete away that B wave, and then you're going to look for the C. We'll have done a truncated, not wind above, but anyway, this is not possible to predict like this. It's kind of truncated. So you have the A, B, C, the C stop before the A wave bottom, and around the 618 here. Okay, and this is how it played. Look at this. You have the A, you have the B, and you have the C that stop around the 618 before the A wave bottom. That make the B wave, and then you look for the C wave to the upside. And all of this was planned. Like, this is absolutely crazy. Like, and you even have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the upside in the C wave here before you get the reverse audience here for the bigger B, and then you look for the bigger C to the downside. Okay, we just did a truncated, then I came back, I just gave all the trades over and everything, so we recognize that was a short to take, and then bam, C wave to the downside, and you get this. And in shorts, all kind of both goes down as I expected. Congrats for anyone shorting them. And I mean, yeah, this is absolutely crazy. Like, this is just a true legend. I just, if you want to get these TAs, this kind of TAs, you have to go in the VIP Elliott Wave Master TA right here, and to go in the chicken Elliott Wave TA, you have everything here. He is also updating daily the levels and everything. When I was on vacation, I mean, he did an away some drop, really, some away some predictions. These are absolutely crazy. So if you want to get this kind of content, great content where you can get some very insane predictions, and you can learn at the same time, really, to not easy to join this as VIP, and you can get 3 exo chance months for free. But anyway, so yeah. So here, what we'll have to do, okay, what we'll have to do here is simply to pull the extension tool of the WXY to the downside. Okay, so Y WXY, okay, so to speak, boom, WXY. So, yips, W root, W bottom, X top right here. Okay, we just have to add the C with the Y leg turret. So 618, 120 extension, 1823, 1618. We already got a bounce of the 120 extension, as you can see here. Okay, so what we'll have to look for, still the 120 extension in case we do a truncated or a swing third power the low. Okay, then we'll have to look for bam the 1823. Then we'll have to look for bam the yips. Oh yeah, it was okay. Anyway, and then we'll have to look for the 1618. Okay, so 3 targets to the downside we'll have to look for. And in addition to this, if you want to get some more better targets, you can add the WXY and Z targets. So speak here, W root, W bomb, and second X top. Bam, you add your correction target, and you have your target. So as you can see here, 618 with the 120 extension here, in case we do a possible truncated or a swing third pan. Because the 618 is never well to check. Then we'll have the 1-to-1 extension with the 1823, and then we'll have the 1618 with the 1618. That's it. So these are the 3 targets. The only thing you have to do in here is to read the order flow and see if there is a possible good long trade. Okay, and as always, I'm trying to let VIPs know if the data are gonna roll this, really what I'm thinking. Everything as max as possible under this Discord server in the trade monitoring channel, exactly here, trade monitoring right here. Okay, so for example, reach a term saying, hey, I want this, I'll take a short. Sometimes saying also if this is good or not for a short. Okay, for example, we got some very good trades. It was around there. Okay, it was around there normally, if I'm mistaken, because that was, I can't remember exactly. Let me see here. Yeah, that was, for example, was a failed auction we'll have planned. above a level. As you can see here, for example, you got a level around there. Okay, just go above the level, spend some time, and then boom, lose it. Okay, so for example, we was looking for a short at top. Next, we have been able to short that here. Okay, to raise all this move down here. I mean, this was absolutely crazy, and this was on the weekend, so I was not trading at all. So personally, did not trade this. But it's fine. There are always some opportunities, so I really don't care really, to be honest with you. Miss trades, absolutely fine. But anyway, so yeah, these are the targets to the downside, and if we start to get some invalidations, I'm going to update everything. But yeah, you're going to be aware of that. And as always, if you want to be the first really to be updated and everything, you can go on the Discord server, join as VIP, and of course I'm going to make some updates for VIPs first of all. But anyway, you're still going to be aware of no raise. Yeah, so that is the plan right now on Bitcoin. As I said earlier, if you enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like, to subscribe to the channel, to turn on notifications. This is very, very, very important, really. Thank you so much if you take the time to do it. Write some comments as well down below if you enjoy the content. This is very, very, very important for the YouTube algorithm. And yeah, thank you so much for your support. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Take care of you. And as always, if you want to get more of us, you know where to go. Discord server, MOONCHARTS.fr website, where you can just read some stuff. Yeah, I don't know why. I think I installed a plugin or something on, an add-on or something on my, yeah, it just blocked the image at some point. But anyway, this is not a bug from the website, no worries. But anyways, just go and check this out. You have all the information there. You have really a course on this, on Elliott Wave, on Exalt charts here. They're just waiting for you. That's made and waiting for you here. We have on every single page. You have also for free on the website where you go and check this out. You have this 3 first course right here where you have a crazy amount of information waiting for you if you match how to use it, the retracement, the extension, all of this. Really, you have a lot of information. Basic Elliott Wave really to understand what is and how it works Elliott Wave really, and the ABC flat and ABC zigzag. So the first correction patterns after you saw how to use the extension to the retracement to Fibonacci really, okay, with the Elliott waves, and the very, very basic. And if you want to get more, you have some quiz, okay, and all the other correction patterns, all leading, ending, plus the Elliott wave and the RSI, by the way. And you have also all the Exalt chart scores here, step by step. You have to see all of this first to understand this next and everything. The MC reaction, for example, to take a trade, I want to see an MC reaction, an MC long or MC short reaction to take my trades. For example, if you get bad data right here on the order flow, what can you, how to still take the trade? If you have bad data on this, how can you still take the trade? You will get the answer if you go and watch at this. How to trade swing third pound, the basic way, and how I'm training them today. Okay, the level approach and everything really. The tier chart right here, that is this view of the order flow. Okay, you have a tons of different stuff with some this is just what you need to know really. Okay, and some quiz next, of course, to test your knowledge. But anyway, and you of course have some bonus content. You can get some 120 sessions. You can get some beginner courses. So by the way, you have some live streams, some resources by the way. If you want to get this kind of, you just have to download one file and you'll get everything. The daily tab here, you will get the high time frame, the training stuff here, everything really. Okay, you just have to download one file, go into the workspace, import, and you get everything. So pretty cool. Anyway, as I said earlier, I hope you enjoyed. I wish you a brilliant day. Take care of you and see you all in the next one. Cheers.